pole position. Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Russell, Norris, Vesti, Sainz, Gasly, Lopez, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, Hauger, Behrman, Joe, and the reserve driver rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change.
We're going to need you to push hard if we want to get another points finish today. Let's make it happen.
We could try, make it happen. Yeah, let's go. We're going to skip the formation. Check the controller battery. Okay, one level. There you go. What a start from us guys. We're on P3. You're going to take the lead in the sprints. Sprint race. Burley wasn't a corner.
Not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start.
Oh, I just been pushed into the barrier. That's our transport as well. Anyway, let's go. Miami sprint race is going to be underway very, very shortly then. Here we come. P10 on the grid. So we're the only one in the top, I believe, on the medium head tyres. Here we go. Lights out. And away we go for us. Brilliant start for us, I'd say, into turn number 1 already. Leclerc's going there, and we've been having to force ourselves off into the barrier already. To butching the barriers there. However, we made up positions up to P8, then up to B8, possible as 8. That's not a good sign though for us because we already hit the barrier quite a bit. They're 12% the front. Yeah, that was just not fair. Right, oh, that's why. It's on medium mode. Meds, that's when 57 brake bars. I remember I switched it to 57. I don't know why it's still 52, but okay. Let's try and make turn 1 nice and smoothly here. Ooh, Carlos, let me buy through here, finally. Okay, you all can fight, come on, fight, crash, bring out safety car, come on, first lap. Lap end 01, number 1, bring out safety car, lap number 1. Goodbye, Carlos, see you after the race, yeah. Sprint race, I'll see you after the sprint race. Right, let's try and keep with Lando Norris now. DRS, next lap. Verstappen leads the sprint away from Piastri, so Piastri good stuff for him, I guess. And cheers, we're coming from a long way back, around the outside. That's a good move, W move, up to P6 in the sprint race. Then we're not wasting time whatsoever, making up positions here. And there is George Russell, caught him napping a bit there. And we're up to P5 in the sprint race. Sprint race, bye-bye Russell. Sprint. The soft tyre is just not the tyre to go to, lads. I told y'all. Don't know why y'all on the soft tyres, but you're all going to struggle at the end of the race, so it sucks to be you. I'd say as me and Albon wheel to wheel could be a nice W battle here. As Norris, P7 now knows, so he gets 2 points. Verstappen 27.751. Do good purple second 2 and 3 there, so showing pace, arrow, track at the moment, back right. Sticking with Valtteri, Bottas and Alexander Albon for DRS then, mainly. As you can see, Papaya pulling away with Piastri and Verstappen, and we are keeping with the top 4 here, which is really good here. We aren't going to overtake Albon yet because the gap from him to Bottas is quite a distance, 1.3, 1.5 seconds now, so BBs there, so we need to get the DRS, grab it, drag the reduction system. Norris is going to be on to his friend Russell here, George Russell. We're going to absolutely send it here on Alexander Albon, and we see ourselves up onto Binil to P4, and now we can chase on Valtteri Bottas for a podium position here, which will be medals, but that's still the same thing here. we chose the right strat, I believe, to go into this medium tyre beds here, because soft tyres you'll be fast at the fastest cars on the track, but after lap 2, lap 3, the tyres are going to start to deg a lot. So as you can already see, 4% for us, that's equivalent to about a lap on the soft tyre, so not bad whatsoever. As Valtteri Bottas holding us up upon there, look, much more than I anticipated. There's Albon up to P6, then Norris up to P5, and it was but yeah, 125.349 for us shows that how much of a lap time we got there. Push me,
Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push.
Because that, remember, the fastest lap does not count in the sprint race. You do not get a fastest lap point for it. But sadly, because then it's just going to be easy to get fastest laps, people could just pit for no reason. There's a safety car, red flag, but yeah, already off the road a bit there. But keeping with Valtteri Bottas is the main priority at the moment, and we have done that. So rush of a barrier there. Bumper there, but DRS and a boot. Bottas will get on to Verstappen and also Piastri there in the stream. We just throw our car in the corner, nice and smooth here. Kiss the curb, over here, and then just make sure to ride it over here. We're going to try around the inside. Oh, Valtteri, very aggressive through there. That was just not on for Valtteri. What was he doing there? I have. Maybe I sent it too late. Maybe, but at the same time, we're fighting for a race win here. So sprint win, if I correct myself. So he's going to stick behind. Rush of a barrier there as well. Let's stick behind Valtteri Bottas here. Sorry. Drive to boat. Here we go then. DRS. Through the regen battery, and now chase on the Valtteri Bottas much closer this time occasion. Did make a bit of mistake there, riding on the curb too much there. But not losing too much time.
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
Catch up onto us now as Valtteri Bottas starting to struggle, I'd say, here on those soft compound tyres. Someone's messaging something. Let me load up my chat on my phone quickly. Hello, Jimmy. So yeah, start P10, running P4 at the moment. Charging Valtteri Bottas, we are sticking behind it. Aston Martin of Valtteri Bottas for a reason. As you can see, we're doing the same strategy. It's been full back 1 second before the bridge, and now we get the DRS, grab it, regen the battery. Now, yeah, after the DRS ball there, and then just stop it there, and then cruising time around. Did make a bit of a slide right that corner. That's fine. Now we're much closer to Valtteri Bottas. Now all we gotta do, keep it nice, cool, brake, cool, and exit. Beautiful exit for us there. And now on the run up, I will check the chat. Jimmy, give me about end of lap 5, end of lap 4. I will check up the chat. Here we go. Valtteri Bottas. We've been chasing him for about 4 laps now. Can we get him? Oh, it's a late lunch. That's my fault. Sorry. Basically, I can come to for your race. I just want to know how it works. Okay, basically, other people also will commentate as well, because, like, you know, I've got many people who like to commentate, like example Turbo, Minge. So how it will work is I'll make the race highlights, and then I'll put it on my channel as private, and then not here, don't disclose it in here. On your DMs, you give me your email, and then I'll put you as manager for my channel, and then you can just go ahead and save the video, because there's a website where you can download it, but it's just not working anymore. I don't know why. Probably copyright for YouTube, I think. So yeah, they took it down. So you can just download it from my channel. Then I'll give you the parts in DMs. I'll send it to you on DMs the parts which you need to comment. I'll say maybe first 30 seconds of the video, then maybe first 4 minutes of the video, and then you'll do that. And then once you've done, just upload it back to the channel, and then I will make the thumbnail, make the title, and then post it. And then obviously graphics wise, I'll tag everything in there, so do not worry. That's how it's gonna work. Valtteri Bottas and me are battling. Verstappen and Piastri. Okay, we need to get by Bottas this lap, because if Verstappen tries a lunge on Piastri, which might happen here, we could get a lunge move here. Bottas did make a bit of an error there, costing us there as well. Battery buys. Here we come. DRS. It's not going to be enough, isn't it? Piastri. Verstappen's going to charge a move on Piastri for sure. Here he comes. Verstappen alongside of Oscar Piastri. These two battling along. It's going to be a tight end to the race. Can't you do it with Google Drive? It's the same thing. The problem is with Google Drive. Last time I tried to do it, yeah, it didn't kind of work out from that. It's easier from the YouTube. You just save the video. It's much easier. Then you can just cover it. Also, how do I know what to commentate? Just look at it. For example, listen to me for the end for this whole lap 6, and you can see how I commentate on the live, and then you can just do similar. Right then, Piastri versus Verstappen, heading towards the first corner here. Got the DRS open, chancing Valtteri Bottas. Here into turn number 1, as the Red Bull driver and the McLaren wheel to wheel. They're both banging wheels with. Okay. Yeah, Jim, what happened to my live stream? My live stream is showing the start. 1 second. Okay, so just listen to how I do it from here. Here is Oscar Piastri versus Max Verstappen, coming towards the end, to the start of this lap, and we're already passing Valtteri Bottas into turn number 3 here. Can we try and keep ahead of Valtteri Bottas will be the question. He turns in very late indeed, and we have to take evasive action there. Piastri versus Verstappen versus Bottas versus myself. Who's going to win this Miami Grand Prix sprint race? He started P10. He's now charging to try and lead this sprint race here. DRS enabled for top 3. Piastri is sitting dug down the down this long straight here. Can Valtteri Bottas do anything to defend? He's going down the inside. He makes the move for the final podium position. Well, like, where will be the timings on the left with who? I can't just tell from them just. But like, will there be the timings on the left with who? Yeah, there will be. Yeah. Like, but if you look at my channel, go to my YouTube channel right now, and look at the recent race highlights. So go to Bahrain highlights. I haven't done Saudi because we DNF from that race, and also the crash. Australia, Melbourne, I'm gonna post tomorrow. So go ahead and look at the Bahrain race highlights. You'll see how I did it. It's through there. So just copy that. That's the kind of stuff you're gonna have to do. So yeah. But anyway, 2 laps to go, Jimmy. What's the spreads for this sprint race? Verstappen hasn't had a best exit. We've got the DRS, got the tow, got the ERS. We started P10 after crashing out in sprint qualifying 3. We're going around the outside of the man who's trying to take the lead from Oscar Piastri. We move up to P2 in the sprint race as we head towards the final lap of the sprint. Who's going to win it? Is Verstappen versus us versus Piastri. Bottas could still chance a first victory for Aston Martin this season. Piastri is edging his car away. He knows what he needs to do for McLaren, and the driver behind him is charging like a rocket ship. He started 10th. They've gone to a brilliant strategy, going to medium tyres instead of the soft tyres. They know the soft tyres will wear out. And Oscar Piastri struggling on those soft compound tyres. He's got no battery though. Ezekiel, Piastri has a bit of battery. Verstappen is really pushing the gearbox of that Sever Logistics team. Here he comes towards the long straight. Now it's going to be all or nothing. DRS coming down that straight. Ezekiel, if he wants to get his first race win of the season, has to try his best here. Here comes Oscar Piastri. Oh, he's made a mistake. He's made a big mistake, Oscar Piastri, coming out of the chicane. Here he comes now. This is going to be it. The final board. The leaderboard wasn't there. Yeah, it won't be because it's race highlights. So I'll just tell you, here he comes on the final lap. He takes the lead of the sprint race, and he hasn't won a single Grand Prix this season. He started 10th. He isn't going to let that stop him. He comes round the final corner to win the Miami Grand Prix sprint. What a race. From the top 4, Piastri takes 2nd, Verstappen takes 3rd on the line. Very close finish to Valtteri Bottas at the end. It's our first race win of the season, and we are back. Left off. We do get driver today. We deserve it. P10 to P1. But yeah, Jimmy, sorry about that. The leaderboard wasn't there the whole race. Yeah, it won't be, but like you can tell by the cars, like it will have clear numbers, like Max Verstappen. Yeah, the highlights hits won't be too long, so do not worry too much. So yeah, my teammate Lewis P15 at the end. There, Bottas was what? Oh, Bottas was, yeah, he fell back. Norris was in the end. It was Albon really struggled on the medium tyre. I have to say, so if we were to win this race, we would move up to P2 in the standings. So we can make people know what's going on. Yeah, so what happened is, like Bahrain, the first lap I won't put it on. Like usually I'd only record the first 30 seconds, and I'll always do the first, like when the lights go out, because when you put the leaderboard, it's hard to see the start of the race, and it doesn't look good at all. So I'm gonna just like clip the first 30 seconds of the start. So maybe until like unless it's big action, like turn 2, someone has a massive accident in the barrier, then I'll obviously keep commentating there, put the leaderboard up. But then heading into lap 2, the leaderboard from there will be on. Also, pit lane, I don't put it because it does bug when I'm recording it. Like when I put the leaderboard, sometimes the clips just cut halfway through. I don't know why. But yeah, don't worry, I'll let you know for that. But you have to say, that has been one of the most hecticest race I've ever had in my whole F124 My Team career mode. Ending of that race is just diabolical. Yeah. Let's record the highlights. I have to take my mic off of this. But like, for example, the sprint race, it will be on because I can't be asked to record the whole thing. So, here we go. Thumbnail picture for now. I believe we should take a picture of the last lap, few laps. Overtake, like end of this lap. I think it was lap 5. But then it was also close.